This is a study I did on the redemption in the stars. The reason I did it is because I believe that Jesus Christ returns to the Gentiles in his second coming, that he returns to the Gentiles first. With that, I believe that he would use the Gentiles' calendar to announce his coming. Now, the Jews began their calendars with the September Virgo sign, and it ended with Leo, the lion sign. And so this time, Gentiles celebrate or begin their year in January and end in December. January is the sign of the Capricorn, and December is the sign of Sagittarius. So in Genesis 48 and 49, chapters 48 and 49, Jacob gives the end time prophecy of what would befall the 12 tribes in the end times. So January would begin with Ephraim and Manasseh, because in chapter 48, Jacob adopted these two as his sons. So they would be number one. Then number two would be Reuben, which is his firstborn, he said. And that's mentioned in chapter 49. Then third, you would have Simeon and Levi, which would be March, Pisces. They share the same prophecy. Number four would be Aries, which would be Judah. Then number five is Taurus, May, Zebulun. Then 6 is Gemini, Issachar, the twins. And then number 7 would be Cancer, which is July, and that would be Dan. Number 8 would be Leo, which is August, and Gad. Number 9 would be Virgo, which is September, and that's Asher. Number 10 is Libra, which is October, and that's Naphtali. Number 11 is Scorpio, November, and Joseph. And 12 and last would be Sagittarius, which is December, and Benjamin. Now, each one of these, the Father said what would happen in the last days. For Ephraim and Manasseh, the ones that were adopted, he said these are his. And then all that comes out of those two would belong to Joseph. In the stars, it says the atonement scene. Hold on. The atonement scene as arrows in the hands of the great eagle. They are smitten, but they rise again. And that's what the Delphinus refers to, resurrection, that star in the constellation of Capricorn. I believe that Capricorn, or the fish goat, would be America and Britain. And then second, we would go to Aquarius, which is in February, and that would be Reuben. At Genesis 49, 3-4, it says, "This is what is to befall the firstborn, his might, beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity and power, unstable as water." So adulteresses would fail. Overcomers, according to the stars, will receive living waters. The winged horse Pegasus brings blessing. The swan is the blesser. Then number 3, Pisces, which is Simeon and Levi. These brothers kill after they weaken. It says in Genesis 49:5, these brothers are instruments of cruelty. Stay away from these brothers against brother, kind of revenge type people. They will be scattered and divided.